Hello everyone, Digital Coach reporters. Public hearings and meetings are large events where the public is involved in various ways. I remember my first public hearing, I did not know what, how and where, so I used common sense and focused on what I need in order to produce an accurate record. So here it is for you to prepare for these large events. Because the public is involved, many are held in the evenings or on Saturdays. In general or in brief, these public hearings provide a platform for citizens to express their concerns, their opinions, their suggestions to decision makers, for example to a board, and to know what is happening in their community. For Digital Coach reporters, it is helpful to know a few things: how to prepare for these large public events and how the public is involved beyond knowing what to carry with you in your bag. In general, the main difference between a public hearing and meeting are how the public participates or does not participate but present, thus involved. Here are a few examples why public events are important and why the public should be involved either actively as a speaker or passively as an observer. And here are a few topics. Public events are held for budget proposals, zoning changes, rental guidelines, educational policies, community development, and so on. And here are examples: government bodies that hold public hearings. These events can be held in various different spaces or locations, such as, here are a few examples. And here I am showing you how these spaces look in appearance. These are 4 examples, how much they can vary in appearance, how they are set up, so you can have an idea how these halls look alike, but more importantly, what you may need to carry with you. How many devices do you need? The public speaker can face the panel members or the public. And based on how large is the panel, how many members will be presiding over the hearing, and how close they are sitting to each other or well spaced out, you can determine how many microphones, how long cables you need, and how many splitters. Before the hearing or meeting start, you can confirm that you have the correct caption or what is the new caption, gather everybody's business cards or their contact information, and draw a seating chart. It can be very helpful when anybody can speak on the record. So let's start with the public hearings. The public participates, and there are public speakers who walk up to the podium to speak into the microphone and can face either the public or the panel. This is a setup of this location. So the question is where to put the microphones and how many. If you want to record a clear sound, you may use 1 microphone for every 2 members. And because this is a public event, you may place 1 microphone out in the gallery to catch a speaker who does not wish to walk up to the podium but want to tell something or wish to say something. But it is up to your judgment. Or if you have 4 microphones, you can place 1 microphone for every 3 members. Then the question is how to set up the channels. This is one way for the 6 microphones or 5 microphone setup. And this is another setup for 4 microphones. And here's another location where the panel members are sitting on a platform and the public speaker is facing the panel from the gallery. Public meetings. These are meetings, not hearings. The public can be present, but they are not active, so there is no public speaker. The panel can have 8-9 members, and the public observing the meeting are seated in the gallery. And because this is a meeting, usually the panel members are facing each other behind a U-shaped desk, and the public can observe the event, and in that sense they participate. So this is how the space is set up. It is a U-shaped desk and the members face each other. The reporter is sitting somewhere aside overseeing everybody. This is only an example of how the room setup can look like. The coach reporter's question is where to place the microphones and how many. This event covers a significantly smaller area, and if you wish to have a clear audio recording, you may place 2 microphones for every 3 people, or 1 microphone for 2 people, but at minimum you need 1 microphone for every 3 people. Then the question is how to set up the channels. If you used 6 microphones, you may place 2 microphones on 1 channel, or if you used 3 microphones in total, then each can be on 1 channel. They can also sit around an oval or large wide desk. Again, this is only an example of how the room can be set up for public meeting. These public events can be in your city or anywhere, so it could involve traveling to the site. In this example, the public event is in Kingston, New York, and I am using this location because it is far away and you may need to plan a little bit for going there. I think the bus ride is convenient. It takes 2 hours only and you can work while on the bus. They have AC power on the bus and also a restroom, and you can use your own Wi-Fi. This is the Kingston bus station, and from here the closest hotel is Kinsley in case you need to overnight. Why do you need to consider a hotel, you may ask? Because many public hearings and meetings are held in the evenings, after working hours, and from some places you may not be able to travel back to New York City late in the evening, and Kingston is one of those locations. That is why I use these locations for demonstration purposes in this video. The hotel owns 4 buildings, and the other 3 buildings are close to the main hotel building. The main building on Wall Street is where guests can check in and out, and breakfast is served, and is included in the hotel fee. So this is the hotel. My hotel room was at the Pearl Street location. It is very comfortable with a warm atmosphere, yet modern for people coming from the big city. This is upstate New York, countryside, and fireplaces, green plants, colors, and textures will make you feel at home. And even the fitness room is furnished with modern equipment. I felt I had to try it out. The sauna room was closed at the time I was there. This is the breakfast room in the main building on Wall Street, and it is simply amazing. They serve breakfast till 10:30 a.m. and we need to walk over to the location. So in the morning, if you want to avoid walking back to your building after breakfast, you should go for breakfast with all your stuff for the day for work, and you can check out right there also. Otherwise, you have to walk back to your building. Perhaps this is the most inconvenient feature. At this location, the hotel also serves lunch and dinner. From the hotel, how to go to your work location? If it is in the library, you can simply walk there. It is almost around the corner. If it is in City Hall, then you can either take a bus that runs every hour only, or you walk for about 30 minutes. It is a long walk, especially if you miss the bus. So you may decide to take the bus, the blue bus. You need to hail down the driver, otherwise it could pass you. And it might be free in case it is funded by a fund in Kingston. If you stay overnight in Kingston and you wish to have fresh food for the day or evening, like fresh produce, fruits, or fresh bakery products or milk products, instead of going to a restaurant, you may check out these locations. It opens till 9 p.m. late in the evening, and they also have ice cream. This is just a glimpse of how this small city or town look like. The people are very friendly, everybody seems to know everyone and greets everyone and makes sure you are fine. This is a nice location for refreshment, coffee or pizza or even ice cream, and open till 9 p.m. evening and around the corner of the hotel building. I hope you find it valuable and informative about public hearings and meetings, how to prepare yourself before traveling, and if it happens to be in Kingston, then what to know about this warm and friendly town. Have a successful work. Bye now.